Sunday, by the way.
Until Sunday. Sorry, Julian.
Get it right, get the facts right.
Julian, the outfit, let me just start...
Which is my close-up camera? 4. Number 4? 4. Right.
Julian, the outfit is... the thinking behind the outfit, if I could just target that straight away.
I think it's drug-induced, mainly, Steve.
Is it a particular occasion outfit? Would you wear this for particular occasions?
I suppose Valentine's Day would be ideal, wouldn't it?
It seems to be causing some flair there.
There's little bits of tittering going on in the audience. And there's some very young punters out there indeed. There's some sort of 10-year-olds up the back.
I know, I don't know what they make of it, but...
They won't understand half my jokes. I'm sure someone will fill you in later.
Now, Sticky Moments...
Sorry,
Sticky Moments, Julian, is a show, of course, in the UK that you're in and is huge. Could you describe it for those Australians who aren't familiar with it?
I could have a vague attempt. Are you going to stand there all night? You are. Fair enough. Well, it's a lot of nonsense, really. It's me picking on ordinary folk, rather like him. They don't come much more ordinary than him. And it's a send-up of a game show, so they're not actually given real questions. It's questions like, complete the quotation, is that a pistol in your pocket? Or is your penis engorged with blood?
Glad we ran through that question. We actually have a clip from the show. Let's just have a little look at that.
Which T is another word for knockers?
Could be rude, but I'll say Tyrannosaurus Rex or something. I don't know.
No, it's not. Troublemakers was the word I was... Bit obscure, really. Which tea contains the very essence of life?
Truth.
Sorry?
Truth.
Truth. No testicles. You see how it works?
I think we get the picture.
You get the general drift. People don't get through to the final according to how many questions they ask, right? It's down to whether they're wearing corduroy trousers and they have centre parting, you know how it is.
You started off going through people's handbags.
Yes, a lot of people start that way. But I've progressed and now I'm on national Australian television.
We're delighted about you. Now, of course, do you have a stylist, or are you responsible for the look yourself?
There is a young man from Scotland. There's lots of young men from Scotland. But, there's one particular man who's called Michael Ferry, and he sits at home cutting away, and that rubber outfit was one of his particularly inspired outfits.
And what was the thinking behind that outfit?
I wanted to know what it feels like to be a prick.
Shaping up to one of those shows, really, isn't it?
Now I know.
The stickiest moment when you've been doing the show, the very stickiest moment that you had?
Oh, let me cast my mind back.
There would have been a few.
There were a number. I mean, it was all quite anarchic. One just had to get on with it, you know. Close your mouth, please.
What?
Unless you're just breathing. I think learning how to tie my shoelaces in a dark alley was probably my trickiest moment that I can recall.
Now, what happened to the dog? Remember, you had...
Fanny the Wonder Dog.
Fanny the Wonder Dog. No, this is serious. Julian has...
My constant companion.
Constant companion, who was essentially a double act for a period of time.
Yep, she used to steal the show, really. She used to do her impressions of members of the royal family and the Pope, but then it all became too much for her, so she retired.
And what's she doing now?
I do occasionally get psychic messages from Fanny. She's sitting in front of the fire, I presume, in England, because it's cold there, and every now and then I'll come out with completely inappropriate words like biscuit, or I might just sit here and go which means that Fanny is having a furball.
It's extraordinary.
It's uncanny, isn't it?
It really is. It's amazing. The Australian audiences, how are you finding them?
Well, I'm finding them in a shopping centre at the moment. The comedy club in Melbourne appears to be above a chemist in a shopping centre. They're very frisky, very frisky. They're out for a good time, I can tell you.
And
I do like the Australian catchphrase of no worries, which I've picked up on. I think that's a very positive affirmation to say no worries. You don't really need a government here at all, do you? Just say it. No worries.
on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Julian and Rex Mossop after the break. Stick around. This is Live. Fast forward. Thursday. And welcome back. I'm a Julian Clary who's wearing his Valentine's Day outfit.
We've enjoyed our intermission.
We've had a fantastic intermission. The other outfits in your wardrobe, you know.
Yes, I do. Well, there's a vast selection. The only way to tell is to pop back with me and I'll slip you into my closet, Steve. You can investigate.
Can barely wait. Our next guest is one of those larger-than-life... It's Rex. Live sports commentators whose opinions often get him into all sorts of trouble. He's an outspoken male chauvinist and he's just written this book, The Moose That Roared. Would you please welcome Rex Mossop. Just, Rex, there wasn't a big handshake there for Julian. Is there? You don't like the outfit?
What's the question?
You don't like the outfit?
I'm waiting for some questions to do with what I'm...
You don't like the outfit, Rex?
What's the like?
Which the colours?
Don't you like my Dr. Martin boots here? Because I used to wear stiletto heels, but I thought that's a bit effeminate, really.
You've been described as Rex as a male chauvinist. Do you think that's a fair tag?
Yeah.
What's the most chauvinistic thing you reckon you've ever done?
Oh, I don't know. Multitudes of things in my lifetime. I've got a lot of respect for women. Uh-huh. And I like women, always have liked women.
What qualities about women do you like?
I like their shape, I like the look of them, I like the feel of them, I like everything about them.
Do you like the fact that they're emotional?
Not particularly, no.
Uh-huh. Do you like men being emotional?
No.
What do you think of it when cricketers kiss each other on the cricket ground?
Who, Merv Hughes, for instance?
Merv Hughes, for example.
I think it's a pain in the arse. You'd know a bit about that.
What a charming man. Such charisma, such charm.
Do you, when those rugby days, Rex, you're in the showers, did you ever find any of the players attractive, or...?
Come on. You're going to do a bloody interview, you're going to carry on like a goose.
Do you find men attractive?
No, I don't find men attractive. I find men masculine, OK? It's the way to be.
Do you find women attractive?
I find women to be attractive, yeah.
When would you find a man attractive?
I would never find a man attractive.
What do you think of people who are homosexuals, Rex?
I don't think about people that are homosexual.
Could I just say that we don't think about Rex either.
What particular quality... I don't want to dwell on this, Rex, but...
Well, why are you dwelling on it?
Except for another minute. What particular thing about homosexuals don't you like, Rex?
I just don't think about them. They don't exist as far as I'm concerned.
The gay Mardi Gras.
Look, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to talk about it, and I refuse to talk about it now. Would you like me to leave right now?
It's an event of life. Do we want Rex to leave at this point in time?
All right, we'll ask some sensible questions.
Would you ever go on the gay Mardi Gras?
I mean,
down, Rex.
I've come down here to
In good
publicise that. That's all I came down for.
The moose that
moose that roared. It's a good read. Buy it. Now, what are we going to do next?
Have a seat. Sit down, Rex. How much do you weigh these days, Rex?
16 stone, 4 pounds.
You're a very attractive man, too.
Thank you very much.
TV executives, how do you get on with them?
The ones at Channel 10, not well.
7?
Oh, they were a bit of pissant too, a bit weak.
What's the worst thing, the most unforgivable tactic that ever happened on the football ground?
The most unforgivable tactic that ever happened on a football ground? I mean, that's too generalised. I can't really... I couldn't
Squirrel grip? What's the most squirrel grip?
Squirrel grip?
You know, where a man grips another man's testicles.
I know about that. Yes, I'll tell you a little bit about that. The Pommy side in 1958 when they came out here, this is before most of you people were born, but 1958 they came out to play a test series against us at the Sydney Cricket Ground. It was one of the grounds. And they got into that caper of grabbing the nuts, the nutcrackers. And it used to cause a lot of fights on the football field because Australians tended not to like that sort of thing. So we used to get belted, we'd get into contretemps with them, and that was a tactic they had.
You ever been grabbed on the nuts?
I have, yes.
Well,
not affectionately.
Two of us, doesn't it?
Are we too soft with the youth of today, Rex?
Yes, we are.
What should we do?
Should belt them a bit more often. I've answered the question.
Have a look at this, Rex.
I did that for a bet.
I think we get the picture, don't you?
Now, would you ever wear an outfit like that again?
Oh.
Why did you wear it that particular
Because
time?
I told you, you're not very retentive in the memory. I said I did it for a bet. Now, you must attend to your memory because you've got a very responsible job here.
Now, so how much money was involved for that outfit?
Well, it was I think, a $200 bet involved.
So it's
He's
a question
cheap,
of...
isn't he?
Well, that was done on the club show some years ago, wasn't it? I didn't see it, but I think it was the one on the club show, and I had a large bet with Johnny Raper, and $200 in that era, back in the 64, 65, 66 era, was a lot of money.
I'm talking to Rex and I'm talking to Julian. We're going to take a break. This is live. I've got scruples here. Now I'm going to... Do you know this game?
No, I don't know.
There's moral dilemmas in it. I'll just give you an example. You haven't played it. Are you familiar with the game?
Not familiar with it, no.
It's moral dilemma, and so you just basically... Your spouse does not satisfy your sexual needs. You meet someone who might. Do you follow through?
What do you want me to answer that?
Yeah. Do you follow through?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it might tend to incriminate me.
It's a yes. You're a high school principal. Will you hire a gay teacher?
That's a crap game, isn't it, really? Let's give the game the ace.
And I'll give you one more. Walking at a bus stop in a downpour, you see a blind man attempting to cross the street. You're in a rush and see your bus coming. Do you offer to help?
Yeah.
Supposing he's a blind homosexual.
If you'd like a trip for two to Hawaii, here's all you have to do. Call the Tonight Live competition line on 0055 31 777. And welcome back. And I'm talking to Rex and Julian's enthralled. He's halfway through the Moose's
It's a
autobiography.
jolly good read, I must say. There's a good line here. Where are we? Saints were too good for us in the big one. I contributed to the thrashing by throwing a loose pass that was intercepted. Now, what's a loose pass, do you think? Meet me in the showers? Big boy, is that a...
Do you think...
It's marvellous.
Do you think the book will do well in the gay community, Rex?
Oh, it'll be a sensation in the gay community, yes.
Well, you just need to look at the cover to tell. They'll be queuing around the block for that.
Now, big television career, of course, over a number of years, and things don't always go right in television.
No, I've noticed.
He hasn't lost it. The thing that went the most wrong for you, do you recall it?
Oh, I had a couple of problems on camera at different times. I nearly said that FUC word on one occasion.
Oh, geez, give it up.
I nearly said it one night. I very nearly said it then.
In fact, you nearly spelt it. We've got an incident that involves the spelling. Have a look at this.
Three-quarter line, and they say the Parramatta Eels can't attack. They attacked today. Glover scored a fine one, and then I can't work under these conditions, really.
That was out of the Sydney cricket ground.
You didn't nearly say it. You said
I
it.
did say it,
You
but
did
they bleeped
say
it out. Yeah, they bleeped it out.
Not on air, they didn't.
Well, I think it only went to. I don't think the actual word went to air. I think the bleep went to air.
Well, that's
That's what I've been telling everyone for the last 25 years. Anyway.
Have you ever been hit by anything, Julian?
On the head like that.
Well, in any sense.
No, not that I can recall. I hope there were no young people watching when that happened.
No, it's things do go wrong. That was at was that Network 7 or Network 10?
Network 7. I was at 7 for 24 years before I went to 10. I've only been there I was only there for the last 5 years.
And your verbal impression, very quickly, of the 10 network?
Oh, I think it's just perambulating from disaster to disaster. I can't see anything. In the time I was there, in the 5 years I was there, it had 4 different managements. I mean, how do you run a television station like that?
Exactly. And did they sack you?
You've had a problem here at Channel 7 too. You had a gentleman by the name of the Skase involved, wasn't he?
Yeah, Scasey.
Yeah, well, he's now, what is he? He's holidaying in...
No, he's in a dilapidated farmhouse at the moment.
I'm sorry.
He's got a crook. He's injured, severely injured. He's
right.
trapped virtually not unlike you were. He's trapped in a dilapidated farmhouse. There's probably a beam fell on his back.
Couldn't
or
have
something.
a nice back.
We're going to take a break. I'm talking to Julian and Rex. Stick around. Fast forward, 8:30. Why not?
Well, why? Who needs it?
You heard it first. Julian, would you do it?
I'd probably shoot something up me, yes.
That just about wraps up the show. Julian Clary, Rex Mossop. Thanks for being with us.